What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and we kind of have breaking news as in like 12 seconds ago from when I am recording this. This comes from Bloomberg, and this comes from Jason Schreier, who we will talk about in a second of can you trust the guy. But the report is that this could be the week that we get an announcement for GTA 6. He says that it could happen this week from, sources close to the situation, and there would be a trailer in December. Few things, okay? Remember me from remember me the whole year saying that I think Jeff Keighley is going to go for it. It's the 10-year anniversary of the Game Awards. I think this would be massive to end or start the show with a trailer for GTA 6. I know it might not be conventional for Rockstar, but I think Jeff is going to do it. I've been saying that for like a year. And if this report is true, which granted it could not be true, that's totally fine. But if it's true, there's a trailer in December, it makes 1,000% sense. Why would you do it any other day besides the Game Awards if you're going to do it in December, right? But okay, number one, massive, enormous. It's Tuesday night. It's bedtime. It's late at night for so many people, and you're having Schreier dropping a report that this is the week they're going to announce it. Now, it doesn't have to be this week, and I know there's been all these, the fan accounts on Twitter, and we talked about the YouTube channels, the fan accounts that just say things as if they're true, and clickbait, like the most garbage clickbait you could ever imagine. And they've come up with like maybe 20 dates that are fake, and this one would just be like additional ones. At the same time, okay, now we have to talk about the source. And I have talked about Schreier before, but not to like the GTA crowd. So here's the deal. Schreier is a person who blocks pretty much everybody who has anything negative to say or disagreement with him. I do not like the man at all in terms of him as a person. As a journalist, he knows his stuff in the sense that I think he does know many people from the inside. For a report like this, I think he's accurate. I think you can almost 100% trust the guy. Now, never fully, because these are, insiders and things can change. And this report, if it continues to explode, which I imagine everybody's going to be talking about this in like 5 minutes, right? Maybe they change it. Maybe they say, well, we kind of want it to be a surprise, so now we're going to do it next week. Like, it's possible it doesn't happen. He also writes on a slant. He definitely, just like, well, you may know this or may not, like many journalists modern day have like an agenda. And that's the same in gaming as it is for Hollywood, as it is for politics. Everybody's got an agenda. Schreier definitely does. However, the basic information tends to be pretty accurate. And considering there's no agenda, he's not talking about crunching or layoffs or things like that. He's talking about, hey, announcement, trailer, right? There's nowhere to really push an agenda there. So I do think you can trust it. Now, again, that's part of the GTA community where I think people have trust issues, rightfully so. I think people have major trust because everybody lies to them. There's clickbait every single freaking day in the GTA community. It's awful. I've talked about it before. But from somebody like this, while I'm not a fan of the person himself, in terms of what he knows, I think he knows. And again, like, I say it, cocky in like a laughing way, but like I would like to be right. Like, I legitimately I don't know anything. I'm not an insider, but I've been predicting the Game Awards since last Game Awards. Like, you can go watch my live stream of last year's Game Awards, and I was saying that. So, like, I'd like to be right. I guess if I'm not, like, I don't care, I guess, if I'm wrong, but I'd like it to actually happen that Jeff, and I think it makes so much sense. I really do. 10 years. He's a cocky kind of, in a good way. Like, he likes to kind of show off, and he wants to have these big shows. He wants to have excitement. He wants to have people watching these things. I think it makes sense to show GTA at the game. All eyes are on it. You're never going to have more eyes. Now, obviously, Rockstar can attract many eyes, like, in a second. If they show a trailer, say tomorrow, you could get, 20, 30 million views. You don't need Jeff in the Game Awards. But I think it makes so much sense. And I've thought that for like a year. So I want it to happen. The thing that surprises me with the report is that like it would be announced this week. Because again, like, it's bedtime, it's Tuesday night, everybody's tucking each other in for bed. Like, you only have 3 more days. Like this week is half over. So when you have a report saying like this could happen this week, they could say something, you only have 3 days left. And like any day, I mean, they're all equally likely. I feel like it would be on like Fridays, but sometimes news isn't on Friday. Sometimes news is on Mondays. Like they like to go big there, so they already missed that. So I mean, you could just flip you can't really flip a coin because that's only 2 sides. This is 3 days. Like roll a 3-sided thing to decide which day it's gonna happen. But no, I'm excited. I'm not necessarily expecting it. I will keep my phone on me, just in case something happens the next 3 days, but I'm not gonna expect it. But like I said, that would be the big thing. That would be the surprise, because the Game Awards, I've always wanted to happen. I've always kind of predicted it. It wouldn't really surprise me because I've just said it so much. An announcement this week, that would shock me. And again, there's some reason to not, believe him, but there's probably more reason to believe him if we're being honest, if we're really being honest. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you're subscribed, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.